Ready? Alright, Form B. Start with the door. Door not cracked, damaged, or loose, properly mounted and secured. No intrusions into my door. Hinges are in good condition, not cracked, damaged, or loose, properly mounted and secured. My door handle opens and closes the door properly. My mirrors are not cracked, damaged, or loose, properly mounted and secured, and properly adjusted. The brackets that hold my mirrors in place, not cracked, damaged, or loose, properly mounted and secured. I'll move down to my fuel tank next. This is my fuel tank, not cracked, damaged, or loose, properly mounted and secured. No rust, no leaks from my fuel tank. The straps that hold the tank in place should not have any abrasion, bumps, or cuts on the rubber. The metal should be cracked, damaged, or loose, and it should be properly mounted and secured to the tank. The cap is next, not cracked, damaged, or loose, properly mounted and secured. The cap has a rubber seal on the inside. The rubber seal must be present. No abrasion, bumps, or cuts on the seal. The seal is there to prevent it from leaking. And it also has a safety chain, which must be present. Steps and catwalks cannot be cracked, damaged, or loose, must be properly mounted and secured. Some trucks will have marker lights on the side like that. Can't be cracked, damaged, or loose, must be properly mounted and secured, clean, and proper color. Then you come over here, you inspect our frame and frame rail, not cracked, damaged, or loose, no illegal welding. Our drive shaft and our U-joint. Drive shaft, not cracked, damaged, or loose, properly mounted and secured. The U-joint, not cracked, damaged, or loose, properly mounted and secured. No uneven wear, and it should be properly greased. Now we move on to our exhaust system. That's my exhaust, that's my muffler, and that's my tailpipe. My exhaust should not be cracked, damaged, or loose, properly mounted and secured. No rust, no leaks. My muffler, not cracked, damaged, or loose, properly mounted and secured. The straps that hold the muffler are in good condition. And the tailpipe, not cracked, damaged, or loose, properly mounted and secured. No rust, no leaks. Now, before we jump into the axles and the suspension, I'm going to inspect my rear drive shaft. Make sure my rear drive shaft is not cracked, damaged, or loose, properly mounted and secured. I'm going to inspect my torque arms. Make sure they're not cracked, damaged, or loose, and they're also properly mounted and secured. Then I'll move on to my suspension. This is my axles. My axles cannot be cracked, damaged, or loose, must be properly mounted and secured, and cannot be leaking, okay? The U-bolts, not cracked, damaged, or loose, properly mounted and secured. The leaf springs, these are also called auxiliary leaf springs, are not cracked, damaged, or loose, properly mounted and secured, not twisted, bent, or any missing leaf springs. Then the hangers, not cracked, damaged, or loose, properly mounted and secured. Then you move on to your shocks, shock mount, and shock. Shock mount, not cracked, damaged, or loose, properly mounted and secured. Shock, not cracked, damaged, or loose, properly mounted and secured, no leaks. Then you have airbags and air mounts. This is your airbag, that's your air mounts. You got an upper mount and a bottom mount. The mounts cannot be cracked, damaged, or loose, and must be properly mounted and secured. The rubber bags, the airbags, they're made out of rubber, so no abrasion, bumps, or cuts on them. No leaks, and they need to be properly mounted and secured. So that's it for your suspension. Now you're gonna move on to your brakes. You got your brake lines and hoses right there. No abrasion, bumps, or cuts, properly mounted and secured, no leaks. Your brake chamber, not cracked, damaged, or loose, properly mounted and secured, no leaks. The brake chamber plate, not cracked, damaged, or loose, properly mounted and secured. Then you have the push rod and the slack adjuster. The push rod cannot be cracked, damaged, or loose, properly mounted and secured, and no leaks. The slack adjuster, not cracked, damaged, or loose, properly mounted and secured, and no more than 1 inch. What's up, brother? Hello. I know. What's up? Huh? Adela?